Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I think we're on video 4 of 90 Day Fiance, Season 11, Episode 17, Annie's the boss. After all that crap she done took them through, she in charge now. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for auntie to rise. Sweet old. It's time for auntie to rise. It's time for auntie to rise. Sweet old auntie to rise.
Well, welcome back, everybody. And this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this family. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me through the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. So on this episode, this was decision day for the throuple, y'all. And I was here. I was here for it all. I don't know whether or not you all were or not, but I was here for it all. Hunty, when I say that Annie played her hand, Annie played her hand. She has been just like manipulating this couple this entire season. And while Armani thought that she was in charge, no, Annie's in charge of the girl and the boy. In this particular episode, y'all, Annie is basically she's allowed them to meet her family, and she went through all of these things about her name being Brenda, and they were just getting on her, right? And the whole time, in my opinion, she has had these two in the palm of her hands. And so she has finally checked off the last box on the list, and like I said, allowed them to meet her family. She made it appear that because of their religious beliefs that they would not allow her to, be with this couple. But honey, she went through, and a 5 minutes conversation turned into you got our blessings. So now is D-Day. This is her last day, allegedly, with Matt and Amani, and Annie is having to make a decision about who she is going to marry. Now, of course, this couple, Matt and Amani, have wealth. They've been taking care of Annie and all this kind of stuff, right? And so they have appeared to be, having the upper hand on everything. Everything's been in their control. X, Y, Z, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. But decision day is here. Now, Amani, of course, had been told by Annie earlier on in the season that she was her favorite and she was really feeling her. Amani then goes and says something to Matt. Matt has an issue with it because, he is not wanting to be the third wheel in this relationship. Annie and Matt ended up making love to each other. And Amani got mad and said that, Annie and Matt had to ask her permission before the two of them are together with one another, which I thought was stupid, right? And so now here we are, she's telling Matt, I like you too, woo woo. So they are out, on an excursion, and they are telling her that they, really need her answer because, of course, the couple is saying that they're going to get a divorce and that one of them going to marry her. Now, Amani believes that she has made sacrifices. She is changed and everything for Annie. She's been accommodating all of her bullcrap, her lies, the chaos and confusion. And she believes that she should be chosen to be the one that gets married to Annie. Matt just been sitting in the cut because his wife is very bossy, controlling, and he just stays in his little place. Now, Annie has to make a decision right now. Amani tells her, whatever decision you make, I ain't gonna be mad about it. Feel free to do, to pick who you want to marry when we get a divorce, and I ain't gonna be mad at you, but I want you to know I want it to be me. So Annie sits there, honey, and the clock is ticking. Do 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 do. Okay, the clock is ticking, and she tells the couple, drum roll, I'm picking Matt. Amani face breaks. And I mean, when I say that her face broke. She could not hide the fact that her control that she thought that she had on Annie, the upper hand that she believed that she had on Matt, is non existent. She wants to know why Annie has made this decision. And she said, I believe it should be one man in the relationship. Child, and you know that didn't make sense whatsoever. And we all read through the bullshit that she had been playing these people the entire time, in my opinion. She's been playing them. She has been playing them. And now here we are. Okay. Here we are. And she decides that she wants him to be in charge. Now, Amani, who said that she could keep it to herself and wouldn't be affected by it, is crying, going through all these changes and everything else. And Matt is like, wow, I ain't see that coming. Matt doesn't appear to want it one way or the other. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to have issues with his wife. But Annie is saying, I am going to have issues with her because I already have issues with her. She's bossy, she's nasty, and she tells Amani basically to her face, you are difficult to be with. You want to control. Every time I turn around, there's something going on. And of course, like Sugar 48 said, she's always crying, but never has tears. And I'm saying, I need more than just a baby wanting a toy out of you. I need you to boo hoo cry, and I need tears to be running down your face like crazy. This is a manipulation, in my opinion, and the people out there downtown on the Reddit is tearing that tail up. She is out on social media trying to defend her actions and trying to say, that things were not the way that we saw them, but we know what we saw. She was controlling over her. She was very suspicious. And every time you turned around, Annie was finding herself having to defend herself for some other accusation that Amani was throwing at her. And this was her way to take her power back by fucking your man. Now he's saying he ain't, keen in it. His name is Benaheen in it. He ain't got nothing to do with it. But he's happy that he has been chosen. She is out there doing the most. Hold on, let me see if I got enough charge. I needed to charge this phone. They are tearing her up downtown to the right at. To Instagram and every other platform her tail is on. Let me see what this one is. No, that's old. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. So someone said, when this chick said, huh? I effing laughed like, girl, you heard her. She don't want to marry you. Someone else said, Amani's response is absolutely why they shouldn't be in a throuple. They can't handle it. The way she reacted shows how poorly this is going to go. If they were truly a throuple, who Brenda married would not matter. They said she's way too insecure, and like Annie said, she loves drama. And she does. Someone else said, I doubt this dude even cares. For him, it's a win win. That's why he has that cheeky ass grin. He's already banged her, and honestly, I think Brenda is a great actor. She found the two dumbest people and is taking them for a ride. Someone else said they think that his grin is from smoking too much pot. Um They say, well, nothing except one of the women seems to be struggling with it. But to be fair, I don't think she wants to F them, and I don't think she wants to F her either. And Brenda is just getting the bag. They said they are all stupid, but Brenda is the smartest one. I swear, I get dumber every time I listen to Amani talk and switch up her accents. Okay, so I'm not imagining things. I told my wife her accent changes every scene. It sounds forced. I'm not familiar with Cali, so all I hear are stereotypes. I don't know what's real and what's not. I did learn that a lot of LA people do the vocal fry on purpose. Annie's in charge. Annie's the boss. She made a decision. They put all of this in this woman's hands. This woman who has been collecting money from them under some pseudo account, got her boyfriend sitting out there, and the whole time she's in charge of the girls and the boys. And now Amani calls herself giving them some cake and she wants to talk about it. And now she wants to, come out of her trick bag and say how she really feel and all of that kind of stuff. But Annie is not moved. Annie, aka Brenda, because I really think she got dual personalities. And when Brenda comes out, Brenda don't care. She's going to tell you, you bossy, you controlling, you think you in charge. It ain't but one man up in here, and that's Matt, and that's who I want to marry. And it is what it is. If you got a problem with it, fuck it. Look at how the whole game is twisted. And I think that because Amani has been rejected, or at least feels rejected, because she said that she was going to have a problem with it, but that she wanted Annie to be able to be free to choose who she wanted to be with, make her own decisions for her own damn life. And that's exactly what she should do. Do I believe that this couple and this throuple is going to survive? Absolutely not. I think that Amani is going to get in there and flip the script, cause more chaos, more confusion, to the point where Matt is going to be done with it. Y'all, I'm trying to tell you, oh, what a tangle where we weave when we try to deceive. This is going to backfire like I don't know what. But y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think about this. Let's have a discussion there. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, JW. Let me shout out my members. Sugar 48, Barbara, Philly, Rising 72, Charlotte. Hey there, boo. Who else is in here? Anybody else is in here? We got, of course, our moderator, Ray Della. I love you all. Sound off in the comment section. Bye.